Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. In today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you some of the steps that I do in order to edit some of these holiday looks that I have been doing that are very intricate, and I've been trying to edit them in such a way so that you can see all of the detail work that I'm doing. I know that these looks are not for everybody, but I just wanted to show you some behind the scenes. I've had people ask to see how I edit things, and I wanted to include this in a video so that you guys could see just how much work goes into editing one of these types of videos. I've done 8 holiday looks so far. I still have 2 to finish editing so I can get them up, for the next couple of days. But I wanted to show you, these are some of the looks that I have created just this month of December. I did not film any of these. I started filming them in December, and then I realized that, once my friend tagged me in these looks, there's some of these shades that I didn't have. So I had to like scramble and try and mix shades to get them to match the pictures that I was trying to recreate as closely as possible. The looks that I did can be difficult. Some of them were time consuming, but every time I filmed one of these videos, I tried to make sure that I tried to keep my head in focus of the camera. I made sure that it was zoomed out far enough so that in editing I could zoom it in. And then in order to shorten the length of the actual videos, I went ahead and I left everything at real time so you could see exactly how long it took me to do these things. But every time I looked down, every time I hunted for a brush, every time I color switched a brush or got water on a brush or was mixing colors or anything like that, anything that took more than just a few seconds to look down, grab a color, and then look back up, I cut all of that out in order to make the videos less lengthy. So hopefully you enjoy this editing clip that is fixing to be coming up. I recorded this on my phone one morning when I was editing, so hopefully this gives you an insight into how much work goes into one of these videos. Enjoy! So I have talked about this in past videos where I say that I cut quite a bit out. Each one of these like little lines is me making a cut. I just finished zooming this one in. I want to show you something. So here's the zoomed in part, and there it is without the zoom. So I take these clips and I have to resize everything. And then I have to make sure everything fits in that frame. And then I re-watch it in order to make sure it fits. And I've got from here out to finish. The rest of this is done. I also come through, and if I need to bulk mute something, I just select it and then mute it. That way I can do my voiceover. So far this video is 20 something minutes long, but back here is all of the stuff that I have cut out. So just to give you an idea, when I talk about, every time I like look down or every time I am looking for something or I'm doing something else that's not like detailed, this is what I cut out. Okay, so just to give you an idea, this starts at 25 minutes and ends at 38 minutes and 21 seconds. So far right now the video says the length of the video is 38 minutes and 20 seconds total, right? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go boop. The video is now 23 minutes and 30 seconds long, and I haven't added, this is the picture of the look I was recreating, and then of course I've got my pictures that I need to add of the stills that I took. So that gives you an idea of just how much footage I cut out of this video. And all of this is, so far, all of this is edited and zoomed in up to that point where I showed you in the beginning. This is just a little like behind the scenes of how I edit, how I do things, you know, and like I said, I try and cut out every time I look down, especially when I'm doing detail work like this. I have to be conscious of time because I'm leaving this at real time speed. And of course, I can't do anything about the blurry camera. But I figured I would show you guys some insight into how I edit and why I edit things the way I do. And now we're back to where I need to finish zooming stuff in. I mean, I could leave it like this, but again, you really can't see what I'm working on, so that's when I come in and I make a tiny little square and I put it over my work, and then I just make sure that I move within that little box, and then okay, and then voila, now you can see what I'm doing. Ta-da! Anyways, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time to edit like this. It is very time consuming for the simple fact that I have to come through every clip and make sure that I zoom the work in on each one, not to mention the fact that every time I hit this button here, which is my render, just to give you an example, every time I'll do like a few minutes of editing and then I'll render. So it's at 50 frames right now. It's got 5 minutes. When I first initially pulled this into the document to edit it, it was at 3 hours and change to render the video. And then I edited like 5 frames, and then rendered it again, and it was like 2 hours and some odd cent, long in order to edit it. And you see, I still have all of this to zoom in. And then of course I have to add the pictures that are up here that are highlighted. Those are the ones I just imported in, so I pull those down into the document, and then I make, I pick out a couple of pictures here and there, and then I have to render it again. And then I do the voiceover for it, and then I have to find music, and every step I have to render it to make sure I'm seeing what you guys will see when it's uploaded to YouTube. So hopefully this is helpful to anybody that's looking at how I edit, why I edit things the way I do. All of this, all of the work is there, all of the blending is there, all of the detail work is there. I don't cut any of that out. I know it makes for a longer video, but I want people to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So hopefully this is helpful to somebody that is, either getting started with YouTube or trying to learn. This is Wondershare Filmora 9. I'm like on version 10 point whatever. It's the latest version that they have. After 8.7, when they came out with 9, they did away with this render feature right here, where we didn't have a way to do what's going on right now, and the audio wasn't syncing up with the video, and the playback was very jolted. It was like you would see like the video clips jumping, and it was very, very bad. So I'm glad that they updated this, and gave us some of the features back. Also, there's other features that I have learned recently or within the past few months of farting around with the software and figuring things out, that if you guys want more in-depth videos on just how I edit, how I try and get as close to where the work starts frame-wise, and then make that cut there so that any of the dead space is cut out, I can do that as well. But I figured I would give you a behind the scenes look at what I do editing wise, how I do it, and why. So let me know if this video is helpful. I'm probably going to post this on my main channel, and then of course this will be a vlog clip that goes into something for my second channel, so it'll end up on both channels eventually. But yeah, so that is my process. This is one of my holiday looks that I'm editing right now. I've got 3 more to edit after this one, and then I'm all caught up with those.
So yeah, I will see you guys later. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and I will see you later. Bye.